So, recently uploaded a couple shorts about a couple builds I made. Like this one, Matt. Matt. Like, there's a few of them. I don't get how Hello I'm Matt got tagged, but Attack didn't. No, as I was saying, recently upload shorts about a couple builds I made. They got the Fly Street Nightmare one got 30,000, but Tab and Bat got over 1K. And by the way, I have never gotten that amount. I'm pretty sure I have never gotten that amount of views on a main channel. I'm gonna make a video about the full thing for each. So, the first one we're gonna talk about is Matt. The very first one I made, though, it got less views than Tam, which was, by the way, literally less. There were less functions on Tam than Matt. There are. This is Matt. Basically all functions, but basically you can move around. I use it as a motor. Well, I'm telling you that because as of how it moves. Other than moving, it has two other functions. I was about to say three, but then I realized the third one is just spectating anyways. The first one is say hello, which is what you expect. That's it. Oh yeah, and that's why there's a GH on the back of his head. For some reason, when you make the note outbox invisible, it still shows the text. Next one, the other one is static, which also does what you would expect it to do. By the way, that's painting grass. That's how I got that texture. Then you can put it back to the way it was before. And here's a sequence of me showing in the mechanics. There's the motor. These can be a bit hard to turn. Well, specifically the ones other than a Fluffy Nightmare, because that uses wheels. Those have boat motors, but it wouldn't move. It wouldn't turn otherwise. This was back when I thought you needed it blue for pistons. And there's a note. Then you can see the piston at the back for the static. I forgot I did that. And this just. Oh, there's a camera. Like literally every switch and C activates the camera. That's just I just put that there so you can spectate it without the seat, without doing anything and annoying people, the person that is in the seat. Anyways, that's it for Matt. See you later. This isn't very good effect. Okay. Next, we have Tam. The second one I made. He, remember what he said earlier? He literally, well, he has two functions technically if you count moving, of course, but, and somehow he still got more views. Okay, yeah, as I said, I forgot it that he does it. He moves around, and if you see the fire, you'll probably guess that is a cannon. And oh, it's a glitch. And these are the mechanics. As I said, pretty simple. A quick side note, the original idea is that the cannon would be visible and it would use pistons to push it out of the ground. And then shoot it. But the problem with that idea is that if I didn't ends, then it would just be a waste of a cooldown. Anyways, that is Tam. I can actually. I was about to say I could see his face, but he just looks like he has a tube out of his mouth. That's the best I can do. Anyway, that's Tam. See ya. Okay, it's the last one on here. It's the Fluffy Nightmare. Well, final name is just Fluffy Nightmare. All the posts are the same name as the file. Anyways, this one has two functions like Matt, except it doesn't have the spectating thing. That is the only one with that. Sorry about my mom. Anyways. Oh yeah, I forgot. This one has a different startup system. Anyways. Oh yeah, remember what I mentioned earlier? This one actually has wheels instead of a boat motor. First, but it just didn't have enough power to turn. And yes, I did all three. In the mechanics showing, I used the Robux one. By the way, the camera isn't linked up to this one. Anyways, this is the main mechanic. It does a big bite. by the way, no, it doesn't. And I've tried it. It does not pull them into the ground. It just goes awfully. Oh yeah, a fact is that the wheels are actually attached to a part that goes up, which means you can't actually turn your bike. Okay, mechanic. Secondary one is in disguise. Yeah, all it does is put a couple stuff on top of the main thing. I made this is hoping that maybe it'll trick. Oh yeah, by the way, no, it's actually not very hard to make this circle part of that. All I did was just duplicate it to put back into original position and rotate, repeat. It's not very hard. What I did have trouble with about that is trying to get a straight 8 objects to connect to it. Like, I had to place a wood block inside of there, like a normal one that's not painted, that's just as wood. Like a flat one. Oh, I think I just selected it. No, that's a different thing. It's invisible. Like, it can't really select it, but it's invisible. There's the mechanics. No, I almost pressed piston link. What? Okay. By the way, I put the front wheels there, as it would be, as if I didn't put it on the lifted part, then it would be too far back to turn. It was the only thing it could really do. That's that. This is the bite. And you can see that. And then, yes. By the way, this only got like 37 views short for this one. By the way, the Rusty model is painted more visible stuff. It kind of does that. They use it for texture, but a quirk of the a funny thing with the, I think it's called a Rusty model. Yeah, rusted. Okay. Rusted and black. When it's painted, it only paints the part that would normally be black when it's unpainted, like the black part there. And everything, and the actual copper stays the same. And I just use it for texture. Anyways, that's all of them. And I'll see you another time. See ya. See ya. That is not what it normally looks like. No, wait, it's because I'm in the top jaw.